What's up everybody, Jordan here, back with another video. Today we're going to do a few things around the yard because it is 95 degrees is the high today. So ditching the sleeves, probably not working outside too long, doing some more leisurely stuff this afternoon. I'm already sweating, but we're gonna start by trimming around the bins, getting some of the long grass knocked down and cleaning that area up just a little bit here before it gets too hot. Alright, the bins are all cleaned up around. Got some spray to kill the weeds on there as well as trimming and push mowing. We're getting ready to do some stuff here in the shop today. I'm just backing the truck out and my dad's backing the sprayer out so we can access one of our old trucks, actually the spray water truck. We need to change the starter on that truck because it's the kind of starter that you have to tap with a hammer to get to click and go. So kind of inconvenient. Now that we're just kind of in this waiting game for crops to come up, it's a good time to change the starter. And then I'm going to change oil in the lawnmower and maybe a couple other things as well. So kind of a machine service day this morning, and stay tuned for some oil change time-lapse kind of situation. Maybe give you guys a little crop update here in a little bit because things are growing fast. The wheat and barley are starting to have heads on them. Sunflowers seem to grow a few inches every few days, and the canola is blooming. So lots going on here on the farm. Things are moving right along as they should, and time for some service. Okay everybody, lunchtime. Got the starter swapped out on our water truck for spraying and oil change in the lawnmower. The bin's cleaned up. Now might go to the lake. What's up everybody, it's the next day. Today's project, because the real field today was supposed to be 104 or something like that. I'm gonna clean the garage here because getting a little dirty, and it's not too hot here in the garage out of the sun. A little humid, but we'll deal. Piper's in there ready to go for a crop check though, so we'll start there for today. I'll probably work on the garage and not film that because you guys have your own garages to clean. We're gonna do what we always do here in July, which is check the fields. It's been about a week since the last video I filmed here on the channel, and a lot of crop updates have happened since then. So we're gonna go through each of our crops, review how they're looking, and take you out into each field so you can get a good idea of how we're progressing here on this late year of planting and harvest and all that. So first up today is going to be sunflowers. We'll start here because this is the closest to the yard. We have a little trio of different crops here, so it's going to be pretty handy. But we'll come in here, look at how tall the sunflowers have gotten. This is one, like I said at the beginning, it seems like the sunflowers are growing a few inches every single day. Probably not that much, but it certainly feels like it because they are getting tall for how slow things started out this year. So here we are, we got our sunflowers here next to the yard. These ones even, I believe, were planted toward the end of planting season. So this one was our last or second to last field we planted, and they're still pretty tall, coming up to waist level on me, and the leaves are quite big too, probably about as big as my big old head. We're starting to get the formation of some kind of thing resembling a flower, but the heads haven't popped out yet. That happens fast. We'll probably see that coming in no time because these things are growing pretty quick. And we'll walk just across the road now to the soybeans, which are coming in decently. Again, behind what they normally are at this time of year. Some short ones are still in there, but leaves are looking big. They look relatively bushy, which is what you want to see, and nothing's too dry, that's for sure. This has been a very wet year, and the crops will like that as long as we can get them harvested on time. And now as we pull up, you can see the canola is blooming, which is always a pretty sight to see here in the Midwest, kind of when fields start blooming and showing some different colors besides just brown or green. Got some bright yellow canola here blooming, and this filled in pretty well. This was kind of our worst canola field as far as thickness is concerned, but it's really filled in nicely, and I don't know, it's looking pretty good and pretty full. And this one was kind of the later one to bloom out of all of them because it was maybe a little bit weaker to start with. The other fields that we have of canola are blooming already, looking good. There's not really any wheat or barley too close by this year, so hang tight, stay tuned. We'll go find some of those small grains. you guys can probably see another field of canola blooming over there in the distance. That's our field as well, and that one is all bright yellow at this point. And there's another sunflower field down this prairie road, but we're just gonna jump in here to this field and check out these small grains. But you can see we're starting to get some heads here, so stuff's starting to form. Definitely nothing's amber yet, but we do have heads and kernels, which is what I guess you'd want to see. Our harvest timeline's a little bit funky. We'd probably be getting the combines out about now in a typical year, maybe in a couple weeks, but this year it's going to be, I'd say, a month from now before things really get going. But the bright side of that is more time for some summer fun, like the lake and the boat. And also a good thing is that we're getting pretty good growing weather. I feel like I need to knock on wood for that, but some severe thunderstorms have been in the area in the last couple weeks, and we haven't really gotten anything intense, just, you know, a little bit of steady rain and nothing damaging as far as winds and hail are concerned. But between the pretty wet year and then the little bits of steady rain we're getting every week or every other week, plus this heat and sun that we're getting, is going to help these crops quite a bit, which is needed because we didn't end up planting all of our fields we had available. But as far as today's concerned, it's a good day for being in an air-conditioned vehicle, an air-conditioned house, or an air-conditioned tractor, and a good day to focus on not working too hard. So that's what I'm gonna do, and check in with you guys another time. Thank you for watching another video on the YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little crop update, a little bit of jobs around the yard, but mainly servicing, shop, yard kind of things today and this last weekend. So the waiting game continues. Harvest is a little ways out still, but things are looking pretty good. And talk to you guys next time.